Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. Angelo Arguson from Computer Science Department based in FEU Institute of Technology. Together with me to present the second half of this presentation is Mr. Marvin P. Mabborang from the Department of Education, Manila. Our paper is entitled The Acceptability of Generative AI Tools of Selected Senior High School Teachers in Schools Division Office, Manila, Philippines. For the introduction, AI has gradually entered our daily routines. Work automation, when combined with all other technologies, might bring zero point 0.2 or 3.3 percentage points to annual productivity increase. Microsoft Bing Chat is a free application and it can accept queries, use large language model, and has the capability to understand and reply in human language. Recent studies have used the TAM or Acceptance Model in the field of education, autonomous vehicles, virtual reality, and even telemedicines. In this paper, the authors investigated the acceptability of generative AI tools in the context of senior high school teachers' teaching performance in the division's Office of Manila, Philippines. So here we have catered these four questions around the technology acceptance model, and this is the figure I am referring to. Research design. This paper employs a one-shot case study in attaining a quantitative analysis. A voluntary response sampling method was employed with a total of 125 participants. Slovin's formula was used to calculate the sample size of 95.24. The research instrument. The instrument was developed by the authors based on the studies of Park 2009 and Revity and Cilos 2019. The authors sought assistance from the Department of Education Schools, Division's Office of Manila in the validation of the research instrument and the letter consent for conduct of research. For the gathering procedure, we used an online approach via Google Forms for evaluations, which lasted approximately 10 to 15 minutes. We coded the data in an MS Excel program and later transferred to an SPSS for analysis and visualization. We employ mean, standard deviation, frequency, percentage, and correlation, which were implemented using both Excel and SPSS. After the coefficients were computed, we built the SEM to test the hypothesis. As shown in Table 1, the majority of the respondents are 45 or 36% aged between 20 to 30 years old of those senior high school teachers. Most of them most of them were female with 71 or 56.8%. And it can be noted that in terms of length of service, 5 years under has highest number equivalent to 44%. Furthermore, in terms of highest educational attainment, the bachelor's degree was dominated with 65 or 52% of them. Meanwhile, Filipino, English, and computer subjects got the greatest number of equivalent, which is actually 15.2% among the senior high school teachers subject taught. Table number 2 shows the respondents in terms of computer and internet related skills. The data revealed that 92.8% of them have the access of computers at home. Surprisingly, 100% of the respondents were able to have an access on internet at home. And similarly, 44% of them were intermediate users as to computer skills is concerned. Likewise, in terms of internet skills, 41.6 of them were intermediate users. Now, let me take you over for the second half to Mr. Marvin P. Mabborang.
Good day, everyone. My name is Mr. Marvin P. Mabborang from the Philippines, and I'm presenting the continuation of our paper, the results and discussion. And let me begin with this. It can also be gleaned that the awareness on generative AI tools, 78 or 62.40% were aware. Furthermore, there were 43 or 34.40 that generative AI tools were used occasionally in the workplace or school. Finally, among the four generative AI tools, ChatGPT got the highest number of users in terms of technical know-how. The internal reliability of the instrument was measured using Cronbach alpha of 0.985 among 125 senior high school teachers. Factor loading of each item was concluded or conducted after the data was transferred to IBM SPSS tool as a separate or as a spreadsheet file. Table 3 shows the result of factor loading of construct and internal validity of the instrument. From alpha values greater than 0.70 are deemed satisfactory. Interestingly, their coefficient alpha values are either 0.984 or 0.985, indicating internal consistency. So to build the model shown in figure 2, the bootstrapping procedure and analysis of T statistics values were used with regard to the data acquired. It was discovered that all of the relationships are statistically significantly and have strong effects. Furthermore, self-efficacy has the highest of 0.824 coefficient value, followed by the factors perceived ease of use or the PE of 0.812, indicating their influence on Bing chat, behavioral intention of use or the BI, living attitude 80, the lowest among 5 factors with 0.762 coefficient value. The result of the comparison and direct effects of each item obtained were summarized in Table 4. The four hypotheses were confirmed with their respective coefficient value of influence on another item. All the hypotheses on the acceptability of pincha tool have statistically significant effects and were supported. It can be gleaned from the table that the effects of all items were very strong, having a p-value of 0.00. Result does not represent the same outcome of its hypothesis found of the study of Park and Reviti and Chaselios, mainly due to their intervention medium was an e-learning application that was checked for acceptability. This paper concluded that all factors in the research instrument were evidently statistically significant in the acceptability of the Bing Chat application. This implies that senior high school teachers in Manila are much willing to embrace the idea of including generative AI tools in promoting their productivity in the workplace, despite the fact that the authors followed the method for conducting an acceptability study. The result differed depending to the context of technology being observed. The authors would like to thank all of the senior high school teachers who participated in the evaluation, as well as the public school district supervisors and school heads in Manila, Philippines for their assistance. And these are the references used by the authors. So with that, thank you very much and good day.